This thing will put your smile on its face, a 911 call for chicken wings, and hey, can someone grab me an award-winning soft cheese out of this vending machine? Hey, I'm Greg Ott, and we've got all these weird and interesting news stories coming your way right now on your daily news refresh. Before we dive in, give us a like and a hot subscribe to get more stuff like this in your feed each and every day. Thanks. So let's start here. It's like looking into a mirror, right? This is fresh video out of the Creative Machines Lab at Columbia University, where this PhD engineering student is working with this disembodied robot head to help it practice its smile and other frightening expressions using an impressive 26 robotic facial muscles. Now, the idea behind this presumably Ned Stark member of the Blue Man Group isn't some soft relaunch of the Chevy Chase show. According to a new study by this engineering student's research team that was just published in Science Robotics, which is where these videos originate from, our robot named Emo here uses high-res cameras embedded in its fake pupils to make eye contact with humans. Perhaps one small step towards a robot earnestly declaring their love to you, or at the very least, helping pull off an authentic eye contact heavy Prost before chugging beers with its German robot friends. But eye contact alone isn't the most impressive capability of our friendly face here. Using artificial intelligence, emphasis on the artificial, this thing is capable of predicting a human's facial expression and then mimicking it back. In fact, it's actually able to predict a smile on a human's face 840 milliseconds before that person actually smiles. But who's counting? Only for this robot to ultimately co-express that smile simultaneously with the real person. This team says they've been working on this project for more than 5 years, and notes that while there have been significant breakthroughs in verbal AI communications, through things like large language models that power ChatGPT and other generative AI tools, progress in nonverbal communications have still lagged behind. The lead author of this study told the Columbia Engineering Newsroom that he hopes that expressive robots like these will observe and interpret facial expressions like a real person to help build trust between humans and robots in the future. Don't look so surprised. There, that's better. We have some fresh audio for you from the city of Atlanta, Georgia's police department, and we have to warn you, listener discretion may be advised, especially if you're hungry.
I'm on the street. I was just wondering if somebody can order me some hot wings.
Hey, that's not what 911 does.
Okay. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Yeah, that was just uploaded by the City of Atlanta Police Department as an example of an unnecessary 911 call. On Facebook, the PD observed that they love a good wing fest as much as the next person, but remember, 911 is for emergencies only. In the comments, James Costello said he definitely thought they were calling Wings 101, not Atlanta 911. Chris Davis said, them girls always saying I'm too hot and spicy, what the f? And Mario Franco took this opportunity to observe all cops are bastards. But there were actually a few other comments that stood out regarding the idea that this caller might have actually been in danger and not just hungry after watching Hot Ones or something. Cecily Priscilla asked, was the dispatcher sure this woman wasn't using this as code because she couldn't speak freely? Perhaps because for years, viral images like these have circulated around social media, claiming that if you call 911 and ask for a pepperoni pizza, they'll actually know you're trying to get help and not order a pizza. Now, there actually have been a few isolated cases of occurrences like these happening, and the concept even made its way into this 2015 Domestic Violence Awareness Super Bowl ad.
911, where's the emergency?
I'd like a pizza for delivery.
Ma'am, you've reached 911. This is an emergency line.
Large with half pepperoni, half mushroom.
Do you have an emergency or not?
Yes.
But this idea that Little Caesar himself is standing hot and ready to dispatch the cops when you need them most isn't necessarily true. Facebook has flagged posts like these as false, PolitiFact has called this false, and a 911 expert told CNN a few years back that there's no universal code language to let dispatchers know that you're in trouble. Police departments across the country say the most important thing to do if you're calling 911 is to provide your address, even if that's all you can do, especially because the location on your cell phone isn't always accurate. Besides, if you're trying to use municipal services to get a hold of some hot wings, wouldn't calling the fire department make more sense? And now, a cheese vending machine.
I love that it's playing music.
This is video out of Philadelphia, where a woman is taking full advantage of this. A brand new vending machine that dispenses cheese, as opposed to a typical vending machine which dispenses things that are meant to resemble cheese. It's at a place called Perrystead Dairy, right around the Fishtown, Kensington neighborhoods. And on Instagram, the creamery claims it's the city's first 24/7 self-service, cashless cheese dispensary. And there are plenty of fine cheeses on display here in the case. There's Moonrise, a fun, approachable, pocket-sized washed rind cheese that took home the bronze at the 2022 International Cheese Awards. There's Tree Hug, a bark-wrapped cheese of fudgy goodness that makes for an ideal fondue, and a back-to-back bronze winner at the World Cheese Awards, and even Intergalactic, a silver World Cheese Award-winning soft cheese made from lactic cow's milk in a tradition that dates back to the Roman Empire. And you're not necessarily left out here, even if you're lactose or award-winning cheese intolerant. This machine is also equipped with non-cheese products, like cured meats, crackers, chutneys, and whatever else you might need to put together a late-night, last-minute charcuterie board, in case a spontaneous 2 a.m. book signing breaks out or something. It's hard to say if the world's finest prognosticators, from Nostradamus to Punxsutawney Phil, could have possibly foreseen a modern future full of blinking robots, distress calls for chicken wings, and around-the-clock access to cheese boards. But one prediction that will absolutely come true is that if you subscribe to @TheNewsRefresh, you'll get more weird and interesting news stories like these each and every day. What a world.